What is up, YouTube land? Doing some more FF8. What is on the agenda today, Trev?
Angelo.
Angelo? The card?
The dog.
Oh. What do we have to do with Angelo?
He showed us here.
Oh, it is? Oh, story. This is literally story.
Yeah.
This
is the story I accidentally skipped last time.
No! So I hope everyone's doing good today. We got some story going on in FF8. And it's going to make a lot of sense. Because you know how that goes. Oh, man. We had to find our way back to Edia's place again. Because Angela ran across the continent. What'll become of me?
Don't worry about it.
I can't wait till we fight Adele.
That's this part. Hopefully,
yes!
hopefully this game will be done in 2 sittings. I think I could do that pretty easily.
Ooh.
I mean, this sitting and one more.
Yeah. Yeah, we've been playing this a pretty fair share of time.
Squall is copying Cypher's stream.
Squall is Cypher.com.
I know, like, the story wants to have Squall and Cypher be, like, the mirrored image. Like, they're the same and polar opposites at the same time. I just wish Cypher got a little bit more development and screen time.
Yeah, he really, for a long game, he really doesn't.
And the last interaction, we're going to do the last fight with him, and he just kind of, I don't know, it just doesn't hit at all. It also doesn't help that Squall's character development doesn't make any sense. Like, on paper it makes sense, but, like, when you're actually playing it, you're like, what? He just suddenly changes from, like, one person to another, like, all of a sudden.
Yes, that even, you know, my first time playing through it, I was always like, man, I wish Cypher did more. I understand that, like, he's not going to be part of your party or anything like that, but it seems like he pretty much becomes the Ultimisia's lapdog and, like, doesn't, I don't know, just the amount of times you see him does not seem fitting, all things considered.
I think in Disc 1 it's pretty good.
Yeah, oh, for sure. But then it's just barely a thing for the rest of the game.
But Cypher in Disc 2, like, I mean, you talk to Squall a bunch, but, like, he's basically, like, not a person anymore.
What a shame.
He, like, tortures Squall while he's crucified for answers that he knows he doesn't have.
Squall said the thing, he said that I'll be here.
Why? Spencer has, like, every single one of those FF8, like, 1999 Bandai action figures. And if you look in the box, they'll have quotes from this, like, these text prompts.
Yep.
I mean, they do it in the opening cutscene, too.
Yes. Just look for me, and I'll be there.
I think the main problem is that, obviously this game wants to be... It becomes just an all-consuming, like, romance story.
Yeah.
But, like, Squall is just not a good character for it.
Yeah, they definitely,
And Renoa's not very good at it, either.
FF7 and 9 really have romance in them as well, but they weren't, marketed as romance.
Also, I find Zidane's and Garnet's romance way more compelling.
Yeah,
even if it's not, like, great, or, like, the main plot. But, like, this game, like, markets itself. It's like, you look at the toy figures and it has quotes of how Squall is, like, professing his love to Renoa, and it just does not land.
Yeah, I definitely agree. They do not do... It does not hit. It just doesn't. Therefore, Squall. Okay, Edia. Bye, forever.
Well, we do have to fight this time-controlling sorceress weird thing. We just kind of have to do it.
Whee!
I only found out about this playthrough, but it's so nice that you can just pick something on the map and just flies there automatically. You don't even have to try.
I don't even know if I knew about that, to be honest.
It's pretty cool.
Oh, yeah. Esthar number 6753.
Oh, yeah, and I have to learn, or get the Squall card from Laguna.
We still haven't met him yet, right?
Nope.
pretty late to meet him.
Yeah,
Story!
I don't know. This game has... It's just weird. Everything about it's just weird. It feels like, you know, like, Final Fantasy is like a mainstream series, and especially after 7, they probably felt like they had to, like, one-up themselves, like, you know, another globe-trotting adventure.
Yeah.
And this time involved time, but I feel as if, like, this was originally supposed to be, like, a more, like, personal story, possibly.
The president is waiting.
Do I go in here? No. And then they had to, like, just bloat it to be like, oh, it's world-ending events. And they don't make any sense. Heh. Lord. Kiros.
Oh my god. Hey, I'm still weird. I'm Laguna. But I'm still eccentric.
And especially with Final Fantasy X so fresh in my mind. I mean, it's been a while since I played the game, but I did everything again. Well, Final Fantasy X is just like FF8, Draft 2, everything is better. It's a game that revolves around romance, but has a cool world. Way better, like, mythology and, like, world building. The plot makes sense. It's a world-ending scope, but everything is, like, set up from the beginning. It's not suddenly, like... Just imagine if, like, in Final Fantasy X, Sin was, like, introduced, like, 75% through the game. It's like, oh, it was Sin! We have to defeat Sin! Suddenly it's all about Sin. But no, they don't do that.
Whatever.
Is it my turn?
It is me, Professor Dr. Odin. The Ultimecia comes from the future, and we need to put Ultimecia in this table where the leg was, so the milk doesn't fall off.
And this really does remind me of, like, Chrono Cross in the same way, where it has, like, a very complicated plot, but they explain it all, like, 10% away from the game being over. Like, we don't have much to do. Like, we have an entire disc left, but disc 4 is just Ultimecia's Castle, which is, like, an hour-long dungeon.
Yeah, it is definitely one of those story dump at the end kind of things. I feel like they got to this point and they're like, oh yeah, we got a lot we still have to do, so just put it in.
It's also so weird.
Continue.
So weird that Odin's like, I invented the time travel machine in the future, and that's what Ultimecia used. It's like, well, just don't make it.
You can't because fate.
Yeah. If they like did something like Ultimecia altered the time, I don't even know how to justify the contrivances in this dumb plot.
Even if I don't want to make it, I'll make it because of fate. Even if I go out of my way not to make it, I'm inevitably going to make it. No!
That's why the only good, like, time travel plot for any, like, anime game ever is Steins Gate, which Blizzard doesn't know anything about, but it focuses on a very minor conflict, and it isn't, like, so... They don't go, like, super into, like, the time travel mechanics, or, like, invent weird stuff like time compression.
So, Adel is the strongest being in this world, in this timeline.
I guess so.
Because Edea was strong, but she wasn't so strong that they, like, sent her to space prison.
Yeah.
Right?
They'll show Laguna. Yeah, I'll do it. Oh, right!
Let's go.
Wait.
That is true.
I hope I can still get the Squall card.
Alright.
Wait, did I skip the prompt to show the FMV of them capturing Adel?
That I do not know.
I think I did. Okay.
I mean, I don't super care.
There's a flashback to the past where Laguna tricks Adel in his typical Laguna way. They trap her in the same machine that Renault was about to be frozen in, that Squall saved her out of. and then they launched her into space with 3 Ragnaroks.
And that's why Laguna is President of Esthar then?
Yeah, and that's why Ragnarok was in space.
Makes sense, honestly, like the Ragnarok part. So, I get it. You could probably win the card right now.
Yeah, I hope so. Honestly, Laguna should have just been the main character of this game. I don't think Squall was needed at all.
No! Oh, cramps! Hopefully you can talk to him.
I hope so. Should be in this room. No. The Lunar's rules. Would you like to play with random and plus? No.
Yes.
Alright, man, if you insist. Okay, difference is not good.
Boom.
Nope. It's over.
Ba, ba, ba. No, not -1. What if it was like flip, 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 flip?
Thank you.
Dang, you won 2 things.
Matters. Alright, man, if you insist. I do insist.
Use that Squall, use that Squall. Boom.
Yep.
Got him. Easy clap. No! No! Oh, nice.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
We got Squall in 2 tries.
Alright, I think that's actually it. I don't think there's any plot that happens. I think I just fly to Lunatic Pandora.
Can you talk to him to see about that?
Oh yeah, let's show it.
I don't know. I figure since you mentioned it, maybe it's a possibility. Hey, did I ever tell you about the time?
Yeah, I think I should have picked I have questions instead of will you do it alright? No.
But we never talked to him again.
No. Who cares? I don't want this to last 10 years.
Wait, did Kiros say you look like your mother?
Did he? I didn't read the text at all.
I thought that's what he said.
I don't even know who Squall's mother is.
Yeah, why would... If I misread that, I'm sorry, YouTube land. We don't have the chance to go back in real time, but I swear he said, you look so much like your mother.
Okay. So real quick, like I said last part, I want to show off all the GFs real quick.
Yeah.
And also, Quistis's limit break. Alright, so in this save file, I have everyone at level 100.
Let's go.
I also, explain it real quick. I card modded a couple things that I need for endgame. Modded Selfie. I don't remember what Selfie gives though. Bahamut gives 100 Mega Elixirs.
Nice.
Gilgamesh gives 10 Holy Wars. Holy Wars are an item that gives you temporary invulnerability. That is absolutely essential for a Mega Weapon. And Chubby Chocobo gives 100 Love Gs, which, so every character has an innate affinity with every GF. It basically very slowly goes up if you use the GF when it's junctioned to you. But you start at like 400, and I swear it goes up by like 1 or 5 at a time. But if you use Love Gs, every single GF infinity will go up, and you just have to use like 30 on each character to get them to all 1,000.
Okay.
And affinities just let you summon GFs faster in battle.
Does it ever go down for any reason?
I don't think so.
Okay. Because I remember them having a thing where they were like, if you don't use them, it doesn't help. So I don't know if it's like,
possible,
like a Hertz thing or not.
I just want to appreciate these GFs. I think these are like some of the best looking animations on the PlayStation 1, and all of them look good. I mean, some better than others, obviously.
Looks like Shiva wins.
And I'll also show you why GFs are garbage and I never use them.
Because it takes so little.
Yeah.
142 world record.
Yeah, I'll try to get the highest I can. Yeah. So they're at level 100, 100 affinity. Like, they have, like, pretty good magic stats, like 160 or something. Took 3,000. Absolutely worthless. Whoops.
So that little boost thing down there, you essentially press Y as much as you can. If you press it when there's an X there, you go back down, which, as you saw,
Yeah.
that happens. It does boost it up for sure. It's not like night and day, if I remember correctly, but it does help.
I think it does, like, work linearly. Like, I think if you go up to 150, it does double damage.
Oh, okay, so it is.
I might be wrong about that.
If that's the case, it is pretty good.
I just said that out of my butt.
No! This is the one.
This is the first GF in the game. It's, like, one of the best looking ones. It's just like some of these animations for the PlayStation 1, it's like, look at that. It looks so good. I'm sure everyone that played this game originally without knowing what was going on just spammed GFs like I did when I first played this game. Not a good idea.
No, whatever that is.
All of our characters. I'll show the junction layouts real quick after this. But everyone is, like, immune to everything. This is one of the coolest
Oh, this one doesn't have boost because it's just Demi.
Yeah.
Oh, this is so awesome.
But also because it's Demi and everything's level 100, I think this is going to take the most damage of anything other than Eden.
Give Goku your power!
This one especially is so cool.
And you get it very early.
I can only imagine the magic they were using for get this running on the PS1. Yeah, literally.
Wow.
Alright, so he's done. I know Diablos, his Demi gets, like, stronger as he levels up. I think it becomes, like, Gravage at the point that you get to level 100, which is 75%.
Oh, thank goodness, we needed more moonstones. Whee!
Oh, by the way, talking about the Love Gs again, the items that boost affinity, there are items to boost individual GF affinities, like Moonstone might be one. I'm not 100% sure, but there are items like that out there. Okay.
Brothers one is cute! Like
Yeah, I'm not immune to every status element, but I'm immune to all the ones that matter. Like, Confused, Berserk, I actually don't think I'm immune to Death. I should probably change that. Alexander.
I'm a thing. I'm the Holy Judgment, and I'm a holy, big machine that looks like a castle or something.
Yeah, it's weird. Alexander is, like, very important in the Final Fantasy IX plot.
Yes. Yeah, I always think he's like an end stage thing. But he's definitely, like, mid-stage for this.
Siren's probably the least cool in the game. But I think she does non-elemental damage, which is cool. I think she also inflicts some status elements. I'm not 100% sure though.
I'm Siren!
But essentially, once you get Doom Train, there's no reason to use Siren anymore. Doom Train inflicts way more status elements and also is non-elemental. Oh no!
It's literally over. This one is soulful.
That was weird. I was pushing Y for a while, but the game like lagged and didn't like register any of it. No.
Junkin Pond. Rip.
Yeah, that one's definitely soulful.
Dude, the smaller one is like so so much smaller
Yeah.
than the taller Minotaur.
6 foot versus 5'11".
Yep. Carbuncle's cool. Oh, Doom Train, let's go! Looks like Doom Train's next. Yeah, buddy. Runaway train and never coming back. Choo choo, mother beepers.
Oh, I suck at this. I gotta get 255 on Eden.
Isn't that pretty easy?
Yeah.
Wow, that did give a bunch of status. Carbuncle heals, right?
It just does reflect.
Okay.
Man, Carbuncle's design is so good in this game.
Bye.
I also love how it just like morphs the ground.
No, save Eden for last.
Oh, sorry.
It's all over.
What is this? Oh, servers.
What's up?
This is another one that the properties change based on his level. I think originally he just does double, and then eventually does triple, and then he does double triple.
Wow. Alright, so this one coming up, Eden is the last one. The last one you get in the game. So it's by far the longest.
Yeah.
255 is the highest you can do on boost.
And I don't even need to like really try to get to 255. So I should probably be a little careful.
It's a thing.
I don't know what it is. It also has boobs.
Eden, Adam and Eve.
Woo-hoo-hoo! That was so close.
It's like a spaceship, but also a person.
Yeah. I'm playing it so safe. Oh, it's just 250.
So yeah, 250 is the highest you can go to. Oh my god.
It sure is cool. I don't know what exactly it's doing or what it is, but it is cool.
Wow, the boost is still going.
I think this is one of the only attacks in the game that can do more than 9,999 damage.
Ah, okay.
The only other attack that I'm aware of is Quistis's best for the magic. Wow, 60,000.
Yeah. I mean, that's not quite Knights of the Round tier, but it's still pretty dang good.
Yeah. There's no Knights of the Round or anything like that. Probably because they're like, well, Squall has basically Knights of the Round at all times.
Oh, that's true. Also, Knights of the Round cost 250 magic, whereas Eden you can call as many times as you want.
Until it just dies.
GFs do not... I forget if we said that, but GFs do not take any magic. It's just that when you call them... I don't know if you saw, like, it'll say, like, their name or whatever. If you get hit, the GF gets hit, so it has HP.
Which is actually really bad, especially for, like, if you try to use, like, GFs against, like, you know, Omega Weapon, they're probably just gonna get one shot.
We didn't see Leviathan. But yeah, so technically you could call these as many times as you want, as long as they have HP.
Yeah. Which is also why Affinity is nice, because if the Affinity is low, it does so little damage. Or, it goes so slow.
This attack is called Tasun Amy. Get it? I don't either.
I like Leviathan's design, but I always found his animation, like, attack kind of lame. He just summons, like, a sort of tall rock, and then some water.
Water, no!
But, Wii U water graphics guy will be happy.
Yeah, it is actually. It's pretty nice. It's good water graphics. I love people who are obsessed with stuff, but like are low key about it. Like Wii U graphics guy. We're referring to, if you look it up, what was the thing called? Wii U verse?
Like Miiverse.
Miiverse, yeah, on the Wii U. There was a guy who would just go onto a bunch of different games and just comment about how the water graphics looked. But he wasn't, like, weird about it. Like, he wasn't, like...
Yeah, he was just, like, really good-looking graphics.
He wasn't, like, this is, oh my gosh, the devs suck because of whatever. He'd just be, like, really good water graphics, bad water graphics. And I'm like, clearly he's kind of obsessed with water graphics, but he wasn't, like, weird about it, which is, like, a great level to be at. We have Cactar. Oh, and I think Pandora. Or Pandemonium.
Oh, crap. Oh, okay. You're right away.
Why did it not work on Irving?
I don't... Wait, oh, Irving might just be immune to death.
Oh.
Yeah, he is. Okay. I should probably change that for everyone. Because Omega Weapon also casts level 5 death.
Biggest of every oof ever.
Yeah, nothing uses stop. I'm not aware of anything that uses stop. Does it not have...
I was gonna say, do you even need luck anymore?
For Squall, I don't think so. For Irving, yes. And Renault, yes. Yeah, Death, Berserk, Silence, Confused. Those are the big ones. And I never put Elemental Attack on anything, because it's... You're already doing, like... If Squall does a Lionheart, he's already doing max damage, and a lot of times you can just get screwed.
Yeah, that's fair.
Sorry, we'll be done soon.
You're fine. I want to see me some Pandemonium!
Come on, you piece of crap. Stop doing stupid stuff.
This is probably one... Oh, I vaguely remember this one. It just looks like a thing.
He does wind damage. The only good thing about Pandemonium is that you get, like, Speed Junction and something else from them. That's pretty good. Pretty long, animation.
Might be the second longest one.
Yeah. I did mess up Bahamut, but I think Bahamut at max I could have got, like, 160. It's just kind of a weird one. It's like one of those, like, mid-level GFs that are, like, cool, but not, like, particularly noteworthy.
Yeah. I think Tomberry and Cactar are it, then.
Yep.
Alright, we get to save Cactar for last. That's cool. It's me, Tomberry. I'm weird.
This one also has Soul. Fuck.
But,
it's very bad.
yeah, surprisingly bad, considering how good Tonberries are. Dispel now! Confused now!
I don't think I can boost this.
Hello.
Cactars are just awesome.
It's just me.
Yo. That's another one that I think is like directly proportional to your level. It does like 100 damage per level.
That makes sense, though.
Oh, that's another one that breaks the
Yep.
damage by 1.
By 1, yeah.
Alright, last thing I want to just show is Quistis' best magic. So the only way to get Quistis' best limit break is to use a Dark Matter. You get Shockwave Pulsar, which is also Ultimisia's best attack. Lore! Dark Matters are really annoying to get, but they are like the best item in the game. I said this like 5 times already, but you need to get 100 Kurt Spikes, which you can farm from the Tri-Faces. And I showed you where the Tri-Faces were in Deep Sea. So I did that for like 2 or 3, because you get Luck Junction and Ability ×4, and that's how everyone has like Speed, Evade, Luck Junction for everybody. The only one I didn't bother with is Hit Junction for Squall because it's already at 255.
Yeah.
And then you also have 4 times Elemental Defense and 4 times Special Defense for everybody.
Wow.
So just everyone's like maxed. Alright. I'm just gonna switch. Oops.
Yeah, I've never used Quistis pretty much at all.
Shockwave Pulsar is based on magic, so let's just get her at 255.
It's Mustache Cheetah Guy.
I don't have magic.
What's that?
I don't have magic junction to cast Aura.
It is quite literally over.
It's good that I reminded myself because I definitely need that.
It's not like you want GF anyway.
Yeah, the only purpose of like using GF is like AoE Reflect for Carbuncle, and that's like it. It's like the only useful thing.
Best magic in the game, Aura. Aura allows it that you are essentially in Limit Break without being at a low HP. Things are happening.
Singularity. Oh, it didn't even break the damage limit, but it can. But it just didn't. And that's why Quistis sucks.
Well, especially considering before that rough divide, Squall just took 3 times as much.
Yeah. Alright. Endgame.
Let's go! You excited, folks? Yes. Good. Let's go.
Alright, so Junction. Count none. Alright, I think everyone's ready. Yeah, I don't need to do low damage stuff anymore. I'm pretty much just going to be using the Aura. I do want to inflict blindness, though. Sorry, give me 1 second. 1 second, 1 second.
No! It's all over. This 30 seconds, I don't know what I'm going to do with myself.
No blood.
There we go. Missed all 3.
Yeah, it's because my evade is really high, and luck is also high, which affects it.